Salam, خوبین? Today we're gonna start talking about the future. There's a distinct verb construction for the simple future tense in written Persian, which is very similar to the English simple future construction, both in form and meaning. We will learn and practice this construction in the upcoming series, Written Persian versus Spoken Persian. However, that construction doesn't exist in modern spoken Persian. So how do we talk about future events in our everyday interactions in Persian? Let's find out. The most straightforward way to talk about future actions and events in spoken Persian is to use the simple present tense together with time expressions that can indicate the future, such as farda, tomorrow, in آخر هفته, this weekend, or in tabestun, this summer. You remember from our lesson series on the simple present verb construction that we primarily use the simple present tense to talk about facts and habitual actions. In other words, things that are always the case or happen on a regular basis. So we can also use it to talk about future events that we're sure will happen if nothing goes wrong. For example, if I usually wake up at 7, when I want to talk about the next time this happens, I can simply use farda together with the simple present verb and say من فردا ساعت 7 بیدار میشم. It translates closely into the English ing form when it is used to express future arrangements in English. Now that you know about this function of the simple present tense, let's talk about future events. Before we start using our simple present verbs to start talking about the future, if you think you need a review, you can take a look at our series for the simple present tense. You remember that our regular verbs in the simple present tense begin with me and with the appropriate verb ending with the present stem in between. So if you want to say, I'm waking up at 8 tomorrow, we will form our verb, بیدار شدن, to wake up in the simple present tense by starting with me, putting the present stem sh in between, and ending with am, and we would put it together with our time expression, فردا, and would say, من فردا ساعت 8 بیدار میشم. And you remember that whenever our verb starts with me, we add ne for negation. So if we want to say, I'm not going to bed late tonight, we would form our verb خوابیدن, to sleep, as نمیخوابم, and put it together with امشب, tonight, and would say من امشب دیر نمیخوابم. Our next verb is کار کردن, with the present stem of کن. So if you want to ask, are you working tomorrow? We would use کار کردن in its simple present form by starting with me, ending with the personal verb ending e, and putting the present stem کن in between. And we would ask, تو فردا کار میکنی? Similarly, if we want to ask, aren't you making dinner tonight? We would use our compound درست کردن, to make, in the simple present tense, negative form, and would ask, تو امشب شام درست نمیکنی? Now take a look at the sentences and tell me how we can say she's coming home late tomorrow night. Our verb here is اومدن, to come, with the present stem of یا. اون فردا شب دیر میاد خونه. He's not having dinner with us tomorrow night. Here our verb is خوردن, to eat or to drink, with the present stem of خور. اون فردا شب با ما شام نمیخوره. We're going to the mountains this weekend. And here we have رفتن, to go, and our present stem for it is ره. ما این آخر هفته میریم کوه. We're not going to the beach this Friday. ما این جمعه نمیریم ساحل. You're traveling this summer, right? Literally, yeah. Your compound here is مسافرت کردن, to travel, and your present stem for it is کن. شما این تابستون مسافرت میکنین. آره؟ You're not studying this summer, right? Literally, no. Your verb here is درس خوندن, to study, and your present stem for it is خون in spoken Persian. شما این تابستون درس نمیخونین. نه. They're staying home next holiday. Here your verb is موندن, to stay. And your present stem for it is مون. اونا تعطیلات آینده خونه میمونن. And they're not coming here next month. اونا ماه آینده نمیان اینجا. Perfect. Now you know how to use the simple present tense to talk about future events. Have fun with your Persian and see you soon.